Welcome to the brand new, kind of redone Clubhouse interviews with our Campettes. I am Christine, and this is the lovely Elly Clutch.
Hi.
Hi, Elly.
I'm really excited to be here today.
For those who don't know anything about Elly,
Yeah.
who are you? In like a nutball, like little small thing, what are like things that make you you?
Wow, I feel like that's such a big question. Okay.
No, like what are things that make you tick each day?
I like to have fun. I like to be around other people. I'm really creative. I like to create things, create movies. I like to sew and draw.
I sew too. I love sewing.
You do
like
also. That's such a. It's a lost art.
It's a lost art, and it shouldn't be because like I sew constantly. There's actually a pile of curtains over there that I'm sewing for the house. But sewing's such an important skill to learn and know because you can use it in so many aspects.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
I feel like I use it so much for like my own life too, because I'm a tall girl. I'm 5'10",
Yes.
so it's really hard for me to find clothes that fit, and it purely came from that frustration because I was like, Jesus Christ, like if I could only do this, if I could only take this in or
Fix
do
it,
whatever.
I've never had to let a hem out. I've always had to take a hem up.
Well, you can always hem pants. You can't
that's why-
stretch it out.
No, I'm like, oh God, I need to take this hem up. Let me sew it up. You mentioned earlier that you do like theater, so you have a theater bug.
I do.
What got you into theater? What was the first? So, Phantom of the Opera was the first musical I heard when I was little, and mainly I think because my name was in it. But I remember just being like, "Oh my God, this is it!"
Yeah.
Do you remember like the first musical or theater that you got into?
I think when I was younger, I feel very like fortunate, I guess, that there was like a couple different like smaller productions that I had seen around, like Beauty and the Bee, you know,
cool. Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast. And then I think when I was probably like 12 or 13, my friend's mom had bought her and her brother tickets to see Wicked.
Oh, okay.
The original Wicked with the original cast, and her brother didn't want to go.
Oh, you lucked out.
Thank God her brother didn't want to go because I went. And it was just so amazing and good. But then I also like, when you're younger, you're more insecure. And so I was like, oh, I don't want to fall into this like theater nerd stereotype, right? So I really enjoyed watching it. But I would do it like quietly.
Quietly, yeah. You're like, I need to do this in
they
secret.
can't know that I'm already made fun of enough. Like,
you're
I can't give them any more ammo.
Like, you accomplished a lot, right?
Thank you very much. I would say I have. Like, it blows my mind in so many ways, and I'm shocked by it on a regular basis. And sometimes I sit back and I'm like, my life changed so quickly.
Quickly, yeah.
Like 2 years ago, I was in a 2-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles, and I'm like, now I own a home, and it's like my life has changed so drastically, and I've been able to accomplish so much. But it's like you have to constantly like learn where your roots are, like think about the classic stars, like figure out what they did, watch your stuff back, try and like make something that's really good, and don't just be good at like taking a good selfie, because while those things are helpful and it can make you money, it's also really good to have your toes in many things and be like, okay, I also want to like be good at talking to people, have a good stage presence, make other people comfortable. Like all those things are things that you can work on, and then people will want to work with you more.
Yeah. Do you feel like this past few years especially, I feel like I see it a lot with the models, but I feel like there's not a lot of gatekeeping in the community in a sense. I feel like there's a really shared kind of just introspective look at like of the underneath, like the secret, like the little secrets that you guys all know, I feel like are shared pretty openly right now. Do you think that's happening?
I think it's starting to become a lot more open, which I think is really positive.
Like with the models of kind of like sharing information.
Yes. I say certain things still aren't. I try to do the best that I can. Like when people reach out to ask questions, there's actually a lot of like group chats on like Twitter.
I can make it on my own.
Yeah.